Hello, everyone. My name is Anna Bliss. I am an aspiring cybersecurity specialist at the University of Idaho, and today I want to go over an important subject matter pertaining to my major. With everything now digital, it creates a playground for hackers and criminals, and small businesses are especially targeted, and that's why it's important for employers, along with employees, to know how creating strong passwords protects critical data from being hacked in the workplace. Now, important questions we need to ask ourselves and understand in order to better acknowledge and implement strong password protocols include: what is cybersecurity? What is critical data? What is hacking or a hacker? And what is a password? So what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the art of protecting networks, devices, and data from unauthorized access or criminal use. It's also the practice of ensuring confidentiality, integrity, and availability of that critical data, which goes right into what is critical data. Critical data is essentially, at least in the workplace, any information that is vital to the operation of that business. This would include finances, customer personal information, trade secrets, and everything else including that. It also is any personal data you as an employer or employee have tied to that business, such as home address, social security, banking information, and a lot of other things. It's vital information, and if gotten in the wrong hands, such as a hacker, it could ruin the whole operation. So, why is it important to protect this critical data, and from who are we protecting it? We're protecting it from hacking. Hacking is the gained unauthorized access to critical data in a system or computer. This is carried out by a criminal known as a hacker. Now, to prevent these hackers, you need to secure your computer and systems. This is done through passwords. A password, think of it essentially as the key to your house. You unlock your house when you need in, you lock it for safety when you're in it, and when you're gone, you also lock it. So think of a password, once again, as the key to your house, but instead, it's actually the key to your critical data online. So now that we know definitions of these terms, we need to now apply them to the application of protecting data. The process looks like this. You first need the knowledge. You need to create a password, implement that password and its protocols, and then repeat the process. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into the descriptions of each of these steps. Knowledge. The importance of knowledge is to have the wisdom and background in order to know why and how we are doing the things we are doing. Now, we already learned in the introduction some of these basic terms around strong passwords, such as cybersecurity, critical data, hacking, a hacker, and passwords. But there are also many more that should be educated upon. Next is creating a password. What differentiates a strong password from a weak password? A weak password would be anything that uses one character, such as all lowercase, all numbers, all uppercase numbers. It would also be things that are easily guessable, such as a birthday or other important dates, family members, your dog's name. Also, short passwords are really easy to hack, such as the common 1234, so on. So, in order to make a strong password, they are usually 8 characters or longer. You must use all different sorts of characters. You don't usually use just one entire word. You want a different one for every device or accounts on websites. The reason behind this is a hacker can easily guess names and words from dictionary type attacking, which is when they place your password in a database and compare it to all dictionary terms until it cracks. But the longer, more complex passwords will take years to crack because of the random variables which need to be attacked through brute force attacks, which is every character possible within the matrix. Now we must implement protocols for your passwords. So these include things such as clean desk policy. You don't want to write down your password and then put it up on your computer. Someone walking by can see it and then they have your password. Second of all, don't share passwords. This is pretty self-explanatory. You share a password, they know it, easy crack. So next, you need to make a password for every device and system. If a hacker were to get your password, and it so happens that you use that password for many devices and many websites, then they can take all your critical data from any of those websites that you are using the exact same password for. So next, you need to repeat the process. Why should we repeat this process and when? So technology is always growing and advancing, and hackers might be trying to crack your current password as we speak. So every 90 days, make sure you introduce yourself to more knowledge to better create strong passwords to protect critical data from those hackers, and make sure you know the latest protocols on password security. Today, we were shown a basic introduction of how creating strong passwords protects critical data from being hacked in the workplace. Through learning some terminology associated with the subject, an overview of the process to protect critical data using strong passwords, and a description of those steps. So thank you for listening. And remember, always create strong passwords.